weekend is a really exciting weekend for Rock My Boat, because of course Rock My Boat's about owners and their boats, and this weekend there's 50 Jeanneau owners all heading up to Pittwater, which is on the east coast of Australia, for a big rendezvous weekend. Right now we're sailing out between Sydney Heads in a nice sort of 2.5 metre swell that's quite groomed, and we're racing sort of two other boats, but Peter Lewis on Lulu Bell is already well ahead, and we only started the race about 3 minutes ago, so it's not looking good for us. This whole weekend is organised by Performance Boating, who are the guys that sold us this boat. We're sailing on a Jeanneau 36i, and that's our boat. So, if this is a show about owners and their boats, this is cool, because this boat here we got about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and we love it. 36 foot, perfect little sort of pocket rocket cruiser. The top speed we've ever got's 9.3 knots. I don't quite think we'll beat that record today. As we'll take you through the boat later and about our little things on our beautiful Aurora 2. Just so you know, Peter's gained another half a mile on us. Hopefully we'll get like 10, 12, 15. What we really want is like 20 knots. So we can absolutely fly up the coast and go hurtling into Pittwater. That's what we really want.
But alas, it wasn't to last, and soon the wind was back to less than 5 knots as we trundled past the glorious northern beaches of Sydney.
Well, we lost really badly, but we have made it up to Pittwater, which is pretty fantastic. The way we did it was really simple. We turned the engine on, motor sails. Worked really well. We clocked at least, what, 7 knots?
It's our hot tip for the day.
Yeah, hot tip for the day. When you've lost a race thoroughly.
We motored our way a short distance to the basin, a stunning and well-protected anchorage that is part of the Pittwater, where we rafted up with a couple other Jeanneau owners, including Peter on Lulu Bell. Yep, he'd been minding the spot for us for more than half an hour, and yep, he'd thoroughly beaten us in our little casual race.
Oh my God. Yeah. I heard him on the radio. I just recognised his voice straight away.
So we're now about 500 metres from the finish line, and I don't think we're going to get our nemesis, the other 36i, somehow. Hey Chris, grab me a burger.
And just 20 seconds in front of them, Brett Carr and Caroline.
So there's no better way to finish off a weekend than this. Cruising back down the Pittwater on the east coast of Australia in a beautiful 13, 14 knots of wind. We've got about 5 knots of boat speed here. 3 or 4 other yachts around us, and just stunning light, perfect weather. I'll take this anytime.